Welcome to episode 3 of my skating show series. Today I'm going to my first Pro Skaters event in Santa Ana at Snoopy's Home Ice. Pro Skaters is basically a nonprofit organization that helps you find show opportunities, promote professional skating, have seminars, competitions, and you get to meet skaters and producers. My flight there went really well. They didn't make me take my skates out at the airport, which is really nice. I read my Holly Jackson book the entire 1.5 hour flight, and the Sonoma County Airport is Snoopy themed and it's literally so cute. When I landed, I grabbed a little smoothie, journaled a bit in my little journaling notebook, you know, the one that I use when I travel, and waited for my hotel check-in time. Then I grabbed an Uber and got to my hotel. Traveling as a woman. Love that. Hey guys, it's Rachel, your figure skating big sis. I'm here in California for my first Pro Skaters event. I'm doing the competition and the seminar tomorrow, but today I have a little time to do some exploring, so I'm gonna go to the little Snoopy museum. But I just got to my hotel. It's a Motel 6. I'm just bougie like that. Room tour. We have the deadbolt on the door and also the lock. However, does this look like it's open? Kind of. The lady goes, "You'll love the view." And this is the view. What a lovely view of the pool. And this couple out here. It's actually a pretty good view though. I've got a big bed, have this little editing nook, or I can read my book here. This is a door that goes to another room, so it's locked. Then we come to the bathroom. Looks pretty good. Got a swanky little shower. It's kind of like in the side of the wall. I don't know. I'll be safe here for 2 days. Probably wouldn't spend more than 2 days here if I had to. I literally had In-N-Out like a month ago, but I get to have In-N-Out again. I'm so excited. We're gonna take a little walk over since I don't want to Uber again. Guys, I need to tell you my Uber story. Since I know I am a cheap girly, I thought I booked a Motel 6 like down there, which is a 12-minute walk. But I Ubered to that Motel 6 and I was like, hey, I have a reservation. And she's like, we don't take reservations. And I'm like, you don't take reservations? And then I look at my actual reservation in my email and they give me a different address and I'm like, huh? But apparently this used to be a Motel 6, so I'm here now. If you guys can tell, my voice sounds weird because I'm sick. Again, isn't that crazy? I'm sick all the time. Guys, pray for me and my sanity, please. I'm literally gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna probably get my nasal surgery when I get home because this is ridiculous. I was sick a month ago. I need to get that sorted. So I hope tomorrow goes well even though I'm sick. I've just had a sinus problem since the beginning of this year and I don't think I can take it anymore actually. Let's go to the Snoopy Museum before it closes at 5. It's currently 3:30, so I gotta get going. I wish I had more time in that museum. It was very cute. I fear this place is not very walkable and cute and safe for women, so I'm gonna try to go home as soon as possible. But I'm getting food and I also want to get breakfast and maybe dinner for tomorrow. Good morning, guys. I just realized all the clips that I filmed were in slow-mo again. Today is the day. We're getting ready for the seminar. Also, sorry, the fan's on. Whenever I turn the light on in here, the fan goes on. It is currently like 9:15 right now. I have to leave in an hour. I'm getting ready for my day. I have to be ready for my program because I'm not coming back here. So I ate breakfast. I ate some yogurt and a little apple turnover that looked really good. I had a really good sleep, but as you can tell, my voice does not sound great. But you know, it is what it is. I'm really excited for today. I just really hope that I have the energy to be able to do my program later because we have like a full day of activities. So basically, I'm gonna get there around 10. We do off ice first, and then we have lunch, and then on ice, we have to learn an opening number, which I have to learn the choreo for today. They sent us it a few days ago, but I didn't have the time because I've been sick for the past 3 days. So I'm just doing it now, and it's to La La Land. I'm really excited. I was like, how did you guys know I love La La Land? This is my second time performing this. I'm a little nervous, but the first time I did it, I ate. I absolutely devoured, so I have no doubts that I won't. However, I'm definitely not 100% because my sinuses are clogged and my voice doesn't sound good and I'm coughing, so we're not physically doing great, not gonna lie. Me doing my program is a later problem, it's not a now problem, so we're gonna tackle that problem later. Right now, I just need to get my hair done, put on my makeup, learn that new choreography, and get out there. I took a quick look on the outside and it's so cute, guys. I wish I could live here low-key. I bet it's not that busy too. I have no idea how many people are gonna be at this thing. I just want to run a clean program, but I want to show them like my performance aspect because that's kind of like the whole point of this. So I just want to perform really well. They do have spotlights as well, so I'm a little nervous about that because spotlights are kind of hard to like skate with just because you can't like see anything. So that might deter my performance, but the fact that I'm sick also might. So we'll see. I also don't know anybody. I don't know how like much I can film, but I'll try to film as much as I can for you guys. Filming here, guys, is so uncomfortable. I don't know if it's just because I'm Asian and there are like no Asian people here, but like I feel very unsafe here. Like I am not comfy pulling out my camera, not just because I have social anxiety, because like I'm afraid somebody's gonna like mug me or something in broad daylight. Like I don't know, those are the vibes that I feel here and it's not great. But I only have to spend like basically another 24 hours here, so I'll be fine. And hopefully I'll make some friends today, but I don't feel like I'm gonna be that approachable because I'm literally sick, so I'll try my best. But like my voice hurts, so talking is not great. You guys can tell my voice sounds weird. So yeah, I'm excited for everything I'm gonna learn. Can't wait to tell you guys all about it. Let's put on my makeup. Hello, it's voiceover Rachel again. Good news, I'm not sick anymore, but today I did not feel great and I did not have enough energy to be extroverted because unfortunately that is not my true form, but I tried to make the most of my situation and still tried to have fun. We first did some off-ice warm-ups, practiced for edge class, and then our group program, which I was practicing earlier in the hotel. And then during lunch, we learned about what to put in our show videos. And then we finally put on our skates, practiced our La La Land program, and then I had a break before I had my practice ice. By this time of the day, I was feeling way worse, and I also kept getting confused on where my program was and spent almost 15 minutes trying to figure out what direction to face. And I also found out that I'm last to skate, and they're live judging me. Basically, live judging means they physically hold up a number based on how good you did in front of everybody else, and then they give you live feedback in front of everyone. Right after you perform. So you're literally heavily breathing into the microphone when they ask you questions. Honestly, I did not do my best performance. I forgot some bits, messed up my axle, but overall, I had some good moments with the judges. I got to talk to some of the people after the competition, and they're professionals. I'd been in shows before, so they gave me some advice, which was really nice.
Washington, please welcome Rachel Thomas.
I got some dinner with the girls afterwards. I learned so much on that trip, even though I didn't perform my best, and I wanted to share all the tips and advice I got from everyone when I got home. But I had a pretty smooth trip back despite there being a 30-minute layover between my flights. I honestly just read my book again for the entire flight, and it was so nice. But now I'm finally home, and I'm going to share all of the nitty-gritty details that I got from that seminar. Hey guys, I'm home. Don't mind the hair. Me and my friend Sydney are currently trying to dye it. However, it did not turn out how I wanted. I wanted more like of a lighter silvery color, but it's more of a brown. And we tried to tone it with purple, and it's still purple, so that's why my hair's up right now. But it looks pretty good here, doesn't it? Please send encouragement. The future's not looking bright for me. Anyways, first of all, we did like a very dancey type off-ice warm-up, which was really fun. They kind of had like really repeatable like movements that you do like over and over again. I totally recommend going to dance classes. I currently go to this place called Coffee House Dance. It's in Bellevue, and they do K-pop classes. Obviously, that's why I go. But it will really help you quickly learn choreography and be able to perform it. The class is an hour and a half, and you learn it for the first half, and then for like 15 minutes, you perform it afterwards. And you learn like a whole like 30-second routine. So I really recommend it. It's kind of scary at first. I've been to it a few times alone. I'm trying to learn like different kinds of dances like hip hop, obviously K-pop. Jazz is really cool. Jazz I feel like is very similar to skating in the way that's like pretty and flowy, but hip hop is really out of my comfort zone, and I've been trying to do that. Then after that, we practiced edge class off the ice. I didn't realize how much of that experience that I already had, but I've done edge class for years. Like ever since I moved up here, we have an edge class that we do in the mornings. Basically, edge class is where you learn a specific move and then you do it all the way down the ice. And it either repeats or you do both sides, and you do it with multiple people. The main goal of this is to learn how to skate with other people, learn choreography fast, and then also be able to like add your own flair to it. But the first two are the most important because the whole point of it is to be in unison and to also get the steps properly. I was actually very confident in this because I've done this before, so I was able to be in the front line. But if you're just starting an edge class and haven't done it before, go in the back. So basically everybody learns the skill at the same time, but if you're in the front of the line, you have to do it first. So if you're like not very good at learning choreography fast, or you're not very confident, go in the back so then you have more time to watch other people do it. I learned this especially when I'm teaching my kids, but being in unison and like paying attention to your surroundings isn't like what you usually do because you're normally skating by yourself, so you don't need to like be in unison with other people and make sure you're going the same speed and stepping at the same time as them. But it's a really good skill to learn, especially if you want to do shows, because you're going to be skating with a lot of people. And honestly, this just takes practice. If you have an edge class at your rink, just do them. I know they're a little scary, but if you have questions, just ask the person next to you or the person in your group. Producers are going to want people that are easy to work with others. So like they would rather you ask somebody a question than not know the steps and have to ask them because they're busy doing other things, and there's already a ton of other people around you who are probably feeling the same thing, and they'll be happy to help you too. But like these off-ice classes were really fun to do with everybody because everybody was so friendly, and it was just like a great environment that they set up there. This next activity though made me so uncomfortable. We basically had to pretend to be a character, which I'm really bad at because I never have done any like acting skills or anything. I just am not good at not being myself. At Disney they have this thing called, I don't remember what it's called, it was like a character bible or something, and basically it's just like a huge book with all of the characteristics of like certain princesses and princes. It showed you like their personality and their different like signature poses, so if you were gonna play them you'd be able to emulate their energy. So we were given certain characters to pretend to be, and we split up into two groups. The first one was that kid from Coco. I don't remember what his name is, but he's just like a little kid and he's very fun loving and very like acting like a little boy. Very like jumpy, a little clumsy, and that's just very not my vibe at all. And so it was kind of difficult for me to like emulate that. But Rapunzel was the other one, and I was a little better at that one, but still I'm not very good at acting, you know? And I know like skating is acting, but this is more like of a cartoonish acting like somebody else who you're not. And I'm just like, for me, I am emulating my own energy when I'm skating, but I need to pretend to be something else, which is a little bit uncomfortable for me. But I know the more insecure that I feel, the more insecure that I look. So I try my best to like really just let go and have fun. Kind of worked out, kind of didn't, but you know, I tried my best. And then lastly, for our off-ice portion, we worked on blocking our program. So we all put on our little shirts. We all had different colored shirts. I had a yellow one, which I thought was because I've skated to La La Land, as you guys know, many times, and I have Mia's iconic yellow dress. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have yellow. So perfect. And basically made the patterns of our program look really cool. And then it was finally lunchtime. And during lunch, we basically had show notes. They gave us these papers. So we have show tricks and then what to put in your demo reel. And I kind of just summed it up for y'all. So you guys know that I did make one of the show reels, but honestly, I might make another one because it's okay, but it's not great. But I did make it behind the scenes. If you want to watch it, it's entertaining. Here are a few tips from Ashley Clark and Kelly Smith, who are people who have been in shows and who our producers would like to see in people's demo reels. So you want to make it no longer than 3 minutes. Like, it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 minute long video that shows your best on ice work and then demonstrates your skating skills. It basically just allows casting directors and producers to see your skating abilities and ultimately decide if they want you in their show or not. When you're making your video, make sure you wear blacks. Get somebody to film you kind of like on ice perspective style. I have done a video with on ice perspectives. That's my greatest joy in life. Like, that's my peak. If you want to watch it, I'll put it up in the iCard, but it's literally so good. Make a really fun and personal intro. My intro, I was out of frame and then I skated in frame, stopped, did a little spin. I was like, hi, my name's Rachel, blah, blah, blah. And I said all my stuff. They love a personality. Add interesting exits and entrances into your tricks. So basically, you can add a split jump into your double flip, or you can add like a little step sequence before your spin or something like that, illusion out of your spin. Like, just add things onto it just to show that you're very like multifaceted. And if you guys have any like special things that you can do, like juggling or like pairs stuff, hula hoops, like anything, put that in there. Or if you're like super flexible or something like that, put it in. They'll want to know, and it also might increase your like chances of getting into a show. You're really good at certain things that are very cool and interesting and different. When you're editing, make sure to put like a fun piece of music, but also keep in mind copyright. Don't pick one that gets blocked in certain countries, because what if they want to watch it in a certain country and they won't be able to hear the music, you know? So keep that in mind. Put your best elements first, which is what I didn't do. So I actually put my performances before my elements because I thought that might sell them a little more. They said to put the performances after, but I don't know. I think I look the best in my performances, and it's kind of like YouTube watch time, you know, which I would know about. So like basically people only watch for like a certain amount of time, and if they get bored, they'll just click out. That's what producers do. Like, they're not gonna watch the entire video to wait and see, because they're getting so many videos. So you really want to make a really good impression. Put your best work first. And then at the end, make sure to put your contact information, guys, so they know where to contact you. You can also put links to other performances you've done. I'm gonna do that because I have lots of different performances that I've done and post on my YouTube channel. Don't send in other people's videos. Apparently these producers that were talking about this have had people send in videos that were not of themselves. So don't do that. I trust y'all won't do that. You don't want to put anything in that's like less than a 90% success rate, because you want to be able to do that. If they ask you to do it, you should be able to go do it. And like, I did not do that in my last video, but I need to practice those skills, so it's whatever. I'll be able to do it now, but like, you know what I mean? And lastly, do not be afraid to contact the producers if they haven't answered you in 2 weeks. They have a lot of people to look through. They probably just haven't seen your video yet, or forgot to answer, or made their decision. If you remind them, they will not get annoyed. I actually do that when I reach out to brands. Like, I always remind them after a week or two. I'm like, hey, in case you missed my email, I would love to hear back from you. And it works. Here's a really quick list of show tricks that you guys can put in your videos. Got Ina Bowers, spread eagles, spirals with grabs, Y spirals, Beelmans, cantilevers, hitch kicks, butterflies, stars into top Arabian, fan loop, illusions forward and backwards, hydroblades, knee slides, emotional skid stops, backflips, delayed axles, inside axle, back warp spiral, reverse bower, corkscrew spin, split jumps, stag jumps, split falling leaf jump, Russian split jump, fancy flip, quarter flip, ballet jumps, pencil turns, one-footed toe loop, 2-foot sao cow, troi jeté, deep low pivots. Some of those, I don't know what they are, but I just read them off my list. Practiced our number as long as we could, but we didn't have much time, so we kind of just left how it was. It was a little sloppy, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. My performance got totally messed up because of the lights. I couldn't remember what I was doing. I also just felt sick, and I was the last skater, and I was just like trying to hang in there, but it was really hard. I'm glad I did it for the experience, and I got to skate under spotlights for the 3rd time ever. Y'all, we need more spotlight practice. Like, how do we ever get to practice in spotlights? So if your rink offers spotlight practice, definitely do it. Let me tell you guys, watching my video from the performance made me want to throw myself off a cliff. It was not my best work, yo. Like the video that I posted last week, ate it up, slayed. But like this one, the lights looked great though, so it's fine. I couldn't talk when they started talking to me like afterwards, and then I was like, oh, like I've never skated in spotlights and this is like a song that I don't normally pick. And then the judges basically were like, you need to make sure you're still performing the whole time. And I'm like, I would have done that, but like I wasn't feeling good and blah blah, but I didn't want to make excuses, so I stopped talking. So I recommend just shutting up and not talking that much and not revealing your deepest insecurities in front of people. I really wasn't embarrassed about the feedback. I was just embarrassed from me. Like, girl, shut up. Maybe just stop talking. But you know, you live and you learn. Started off with our like edge class, and we like demoed it and showed people, and I was in front because I was confident enough. And then everybody got to skate, and then we did show tricks at the end. Basically one at a time, we go out, do a show trick, come back, and then the next person goes. I did like a hydro blade and a back camel with like both arms because people don't really do that, so I thought it was unique and fun. Afterwards I got to talk to everybody that was involved, including the people that were producers, people that used to be show skaters, and 2 of them said that the song that I picked didn't seem very me. And I couldn't tell if it was the combination because I told them that this song wasn't very me. I didn't skate very good, and I wasn't doing it like all 100% because I didn't feel good. So I don't really know, and it honestly is just really discouraging, and it kind of makes me not like the program anymore. But it's okay. I think I will still keep doing it. I'm gonna show them that I can do it, and I'm a sassy girl, and I can hold up the song. Like, I don't want the song to overcome me because I feel like that's what they were saying, but I'm like, I like it. I look good doing it. I just didn't look good doing it that time. Most of them just said I need more practice. They can tell that I have the skating skills. I just need the more face skills. I need to serve face, you know. I also just got a lot of encouragement too. They said I had great skills and great energy, and I just need to keep it up the entire program, which I can do. Don't doubt it, but I just didn't do it that time. So I want to go to another Pro Skaters event. It was so much fun. If you guys want to do, I will link everything below. But they have another one in Knoxville next year in March, and I will try to be there if I can. Let me know if you guys have joined Pro Skaters or have gone to any of their events. But yeah, my next steps is just applying to things. Then I'm gonna start doing pairs. I'm gonna start learning some new show tricks I've been wanting to do, like definitely working on my split jump, my unassisted leg holds. Not very good at those, but we're gonna get better at them. But yeah, I have a lot to look forward to. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like it, and if you like me, subscribe to become one of my skating sisters. Click the bell to be notified when I post. I post every Saturday at 8 a.m. and I will see you guys next week. Bye!